All right, so we wanted to start out with one of our favorite melodies from our pack. It's called Ultraviolet. So here it is. The reason that our sound is because it's really kind of just been us, right? So we've spent time, we've put in our 10,000 hours, we put in our 10 years, and basically now we're just NOVA Wav. We're just a sound, we're just an energy at this point.
I felt like our sound was always there, but we just had to just mature it a bit as we learned more, just working with other producers, working with other writers and software and stuff like that. I think we found a sound that kind of worked for us.
We're also very universal. We can just kind of go in and do every genre of music and it still sounds like what NOVA Wav does.
That's true.
If you download the NOVA Wav pack, it's very inspirational where you're gonna kind of be able to come up with something very quickly. All right, so we grabbed the classic clap from our pack and we added the VCA 65 compressor onto it. If you listen to it, it totally changes the sound of the clap, which I absolutely love. It makes it real fat, real juicy, it's spread out. Sounds amazing.
Gives it some clarity.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that, the feeling.
Yeah. Arturia has so many great plugins. I mean, you basically can just pull it up, especially as far as the VSTs, and the sounds are gonna be ready. You're not gonna have to do a lot of tweaking.
The good thing about Arturia is that you can throw a loop in and you can just change the preset and kind of change the way the loop sounds. So that's good for songwriters too. If you just have a bunch of loops and you kind of just need a vibe to catch, you can just change the vibe. And
yeah. You know, we're in the setting of where we have to move very quickly. So throwing these plugins on top of a loop that's already done, you're gonna be able to change the vibe of how it feels immediately. That keeps the songwriter inspired, that keeps the moment going.
Yeah.
So we have this ballad preset that's in the mini filter, which actually gives the main vibe of this track an underwater type of feel. Regular. When you change it,
yeah, it's a big difference.
So I think we can move on to the vocals. Honestly, I think that every producer, you know, when they're making a beat, they kind of hum things, but to really actually know as a songwriter what you're doing, it's definitely an advantage, and it's worked out for us, to be honest with you. We don't have to fill the track with a lot of things. We don't have to fill our melodies with a lot of things because we know at the end of the day what a voice can turn a loop into. All right, so I think it would be dope if we throw the 1973 pre on your vocals, because I think it'll just add even more rasp than you already have. It'd be crazy. She has one of those voices you can't pass up on, and just to add that warmth under it has been amazing.
Yeah, I'm always pull up 1973. I'm it's so wet. I always describe it as wet, this crisp sound that I like. So
for sure.
Yeah.
We do have our specific roles, but at the same time, we're very fluid.
We interchange it.
Yeah,
it could be anything on any given day. Yeah, I can be behind the board. She could be in the booth.
Right.
I could be doing drum patterns. She could be writing.
Right,
it just depends.
Yeah.
I think we pretty much approach every project the same. We know what works for NOVA. So it's we just try not to steer away from that too much.
Yeah.
Because if we do, then it just comes out kind of whack.
Yeah.
And you never want to be whack.
Yeah.